Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect. It is a Sunday night. Time for the markets to check out and see what they're doing. That's what we're here for. Yes, indeed. I hope you're doing well. We've got some participants with us here tonight. Yes, indeed. We've got Jamie Fox is first, and we've got JD, the global warmer. Welcome, guys. Glad you're all here. Welcome indeed. So let's see here. The market's a little bit slow to react or show up here on the charts for Kitco. So let's see here. We're going to refresh these because it should be. There they are. Opening, popping out with positive territory. Remember, we saw it. The prices dropped fairly dramatically in one day before, and now they're starting to pop in the positive territory now. Gold is up 0.12%, up $2.10 to $17.66, and silver is at $24.52 starting out now. Welcome, guys. Good to see you guys here. So there's where they are right now. Palladium's up too. Platinum, though, is now below $1,000 again. That's a bargain for sure. Yes, indeed. All right, silver's down. Going to buy more. Silver Wolverine is here. Good to see you, sir. Silver Patriot is here. Silver Scientist is here, and Shan is here. Good to see all you guys. Welcome. Glad you're here on the Sunday Night Market Watch, as we do it every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time as the markets open up. And we've got a high gold to silver ratio now because of the hit that we took on Friday. But we're going to watch these markets to see if we see the greens continue to dominate here. In other words, some positive territory as somewhat of a bounce back, perhaps, of the losses we saw on Friday. Because right now the Asian markets are reacting indeed to the positive, to the what's happened last Friday, and hopefully we'll see some of these prices could recover, or we may see a downturn as the evening goes on, and in overnight as the London markets open up, we could see the prices continue to tumble. But my guess is this is a good sign that we might see at least somewhat of a recovery, somewhat of a correction from what happened on Friday. Now remember, when the prices go down as dramatically as they've gone down, especially over a weekend, well, the markets have time to think about it. And maybe they're thinking, well, that's a little bit of an overreaction to everything that's going on, and maybe the metal shouldn't be this low. Maybe the dollar is not as strong as they say. But yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. Mark Medlin is here. Little Lamb is here. Silver Scientist is here. I bought first time in 6 months. SD Boeing has rounds for 275 over. Great deal. Congratulations. Thank you, Silver Surfer, for pressing that like button. Martin Olson is here. Hello, sir. Good to see Mr. Olson. Welcome. And the great Savage Stacker is with us. Good to see Savage Stacker. Sterling Cannabis is here. Robert E. Lee. Thank you, sir. Big Tex Bullion and El Porcano with a $4 super sticker chat. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Here's a slurp in your honor. From the future he comes to us from. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. And James O'Neill is here. Son of a Silver Stacker is here with us now. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. I've got some videos to catch up on, too. I think Son of a Silver Stacker posted one. I'm trying to catch up with some videos. It's been a crazy weekend. Band had a gig last Friday, which went well, but it was a crazy. And so let's see here. All right, very good. And let's see. Silver Wolverine says here, hope you didn't take my comment on your second video as rude from yesterday. My jaw was little on the floor the rest of the evening. Oh, yeah, no worries. I blew me away. I'm still blown away by it. I'm completely unworthy by it. I don't remember exactly what you said, but no, I didn't take it to heart or anything like that. I'm not sure, but thank you, my friend. Let's see here. Silver Honda is here. He drives a blue Honda. JD is here. When I think of eruption, I think Eddie Van Halen. Me too, JD. In fact, that's kind of one reason why I put that word in there. I always try to throw in some heavy metal references and see if people get it. But anyways, yes, indeed. All right, thank you so much. Glad you can gig. Thank you, El Porcano. Appreciate it, my friend. You're very kind. Good to see Colonic Stacker with us. So let's go to these comments and see what people are saying on this side here. Yes, indeed. This is from 3 years ago. Let's get back up here. Adam Glory, ironic because he looks and acts more like a ruler of Rome than a ruler of Persia. This is Temple Trump recognition of Jerusalem medal there. All right. And this is Gold's bull day is down from Bitcoin and takes the crown. He's quoting Mr. Perpetual's quoting Sun Tzu, The Art of War there. When your enemy is nearly defeated, the final victory is at hand. Gas your own people so the nations greater than yours will intervene and destroy you. Yeah, wow. All right, here's one. 2011, way before MAG, Silver Deep Discovery. Yes, indeed. Could JP Morgan crash silver? A video from a while. We have a greetings from Silver Tiger from a live stream from a while ago. Ethan Moore, not true. If we smash the like button, we may break it. We don't want to break the like button. That's right. And this is Pudenda Johnson. My gold coin must have got lost in the mail. Happy birthday. Thank you, Pudenda Johnson. Very kind of you indeed. All right. And let's see here. We've got Proton Pack. Says in this video, the most gold ever stored in one place is not in Fort Knox. Well, at least it is in a Federal Reserve Bank, so it must be part of our federal government, right? Yeah. That's right. Well, Federal Reserve is actually a private institution, but the government is heavily involved. Sterling Cannabis, make them bluegrass references and I will get it. There you go. That's right. Exactly. Yes, indeed. Jamie Foxx, what did y'all play at the gig? We played some classic rock. We played we played Every Toe Has Its Corn. We played Wanna Dead or Alive. We played let's see, some Rolling Stones. We played some Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers and all that jazz, stuff like that, you know. Things have run a while. We even played little Johnny Cash, believe it or don't. Dale Val is here. Very good to see you. Shan is here. Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Welcome, guys. All right. That's indeed good to see you all. Jeff Crumpler says, always like learning new things, and it's amazing that we store other people's gold for them. Yes. And wild to think about. A lot of that was from World War II to protect the gold from being pillaged by the Nazis. As they were on a tear. Very good. No, David Bowie, unfortunately, would be kind of dual. I love to do that song, Let's Dance. That's a pretty cool tune. Or China Girl. Walk the Line. No, not Walk the Line. It was Folsom Prison Blues we played. All right, Native Stacker, good to see you. All right. Hello, Silver Dog, good to see you. And Michael Phillip is here. So is Mark B. Welcome, Mark B. Let's see here. All right. Nice. Big Texas Bullion. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. And he's spare a silver dime. Yes, indeed. All right. MM126. Die Hard with a Vengeance. There you go. That's right. I need to watch that movie again. Birds Watcher Spotter says 8 on this coin. Okay. All right. Like the Die Hard movie. That's right. I like to check that out. Yes, indeed. Exactly. Hey, 2is1 is here. Hello, 2is1. Good to see you, sir. He's been rocking it with his videos as of late, as he always does. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. James O'Neill Brown is here. Big Bomber Stacker, welcome. Good to see you guys. Welcome to you all. All right, and let's see here. Chad Lichtenstein says 8K tons is quite a bit compared to a 10-ton dump truck. Yes, it sure is. That is a bit of gold, for sure. And let's go through and delete this here. Move these. Numismatic Stacker always thought it was the First National Bank. I knew the Federal Reserve Bank had a large storage of gold. Yes. Sure did. Sure do. Very, very true. Lots of gold. West Point has some too, but that's mainly for minting of bullion. Stuff there. Good morning. Good to see you. 49's Fine Silver. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. You guys are great. Hello, George Castillo. Good to see you. All right, we're going to do a couple more comments, and we're going to refresh the markets and see what they're doing. As Welk, I heard it was still lost in the Lost Dutchman's mind. Yes, very well could be. Lost Dutchman. All right, and Eric says, I feel bamboozled. I was expecting to finally see Salivate Metal's full stack. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yes, indeed. No, not quite. Not quite to that point yet. Man, I tell you what. Let's see here. Neat story, Sal. Thank you, Johnny B. Glad you enjoyed that. Die Hard 3, nothing else to say. I need to watch that again. That's right, from Die Hard 3. I'd forgotten about that because I made no references to it. All right. Need to show more of that high relief slab gold. Yes, I probably will do another video with that, or have that as part of showcasing. And I've got a raw version too. I might show. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And Tomoko's Enterprise says, "Morning, Sal. You're always bringing something new and interesting for us. Thanks, but a tour would be great." Oh, I'd love to check that out. Thank you, Tomoko's Enterprise. Dean, you are awesome, sir. Silver Surfer, good morning, Sal. Open up time for another helping of Olsen brand algorithm food. Yes, thank you so much, Silver Surfer. Just like Martin Olsen. That's exactly right. Very good. Hey, and good to see Jeffrey Jackson is here. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well, sir. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you so much popping in. And was told you have more gold than West Point. No, not quite. Oh, my goodness gracious. Carlos Vincent, big drop, only 2%. That's a big drop for one day. Carlo Vincent, that's a pretty big drop for gold for one day. Yes, indeed. Midio Sternado, thanks, Sal. 200 grams of gold you have there is a nice little sum, over $11,000 a melt. Yes, that was the gold that I bought, traded in my, essentially my, whatchamacallit, my IRA for it. Do you have many, Michael Phillip, do you have any 925 silver coins? He's asking here in the chat side. I have a ton of British and colonies, bought most of it many years ago at spot. I've got a little bit of that stuff. Not a whole lot, but I do have some of it. It's kind of cool to have some 925, especially from some of the Franklin Mint stuff has that. There's some medallions that have it. So yes, indeed, they sure do. Silver love of good people are hard to find these days. Cherish them. I wish that I had people like that in my life. Be blessed and happy. Yes, the kindness of the community is absolutely mind-blowing. Some good people. That's amazing. All right. Love this one. Treasure Seeker. Thank you, sir. Come on, Sal. And ahead of the Salvation Nation, we know you have an account with the Reserve. How you knowing all this? There we go. That's right. Maybe that's the secret. I might have an account with the Reserve. Good to see everybody. Dre Hernandez, hello. Welcome to you. Good to see Doctor Who and Numismatic Stacker. Good to see Numismatic Stacker. Check him out. He knows his Morgans and knows collecting. So check out Numismatic Stacker's channel. Good guy. Bill457 says there is a video on what they do, they weigh the gold every day, and why they store it there is because of the trading at the New York stock market. When a country buys gold or trade, they take it and weigh it, like you said, and move it to another vault. I think they're like 99.5%. Not sure. That's right. And it's $2 per bar to trade. Meets and Rife says the U.S. claims to have 8,133.46 metric tons of gold, which is 261.5 almost troy ounces. The U.S. debt is over $28 trillion. To pay off the debt, gold would have to be valued at $109,500 per ounce. The U.S. would then have no gold after clearing the debt. Yes, when you look at it in that aspect, you realize gold is really undervalued, for sure, when you look at it that way. Good point. Good job. Nice buys there, Brian Marr. That's awesome. Bought a 10-gram Valcambi Platinum bar. That's pretty cool. Hello, Treasure Seeker. He's late, but he made it. Welcome. Welcome indeed. All right, shatter the like button, my friend. I'm going through some of these comments fast because I'm going to address one comment here that somebody posted. I hope you all will stick around for this, and then we're going to get back to the markets here. Wide Winger says there are hordes of gold we don't even are not allowed to know about. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see because they're so secretive about it. People have all these kind of theories about it, and that's understandable. Zephael, doesn't the LBMA have a bigger stockpile in London? I don't think so. According to this article, that's not the case. But anyways, Celtic Knot, I was there until all the dump trucks left the scene of the crime and moved the gold cache to an undisclosed location. Very, very good. All right, let's get back up here. Okay. All right, let's see here. Let's look at the markets real quick. Then we'll come back to this. We'll come back to these really quickly. All right, so we started out in the green with the prices. In other words, they were up a little bit. They snapped up a little bit, but now, as we refresh this market, we don't know what's going to happen. So we're going to come back to the comments. I don't know what's going on, but sometimes Kidco does that. Silver Wolverine thought it would be at Sal's house. Yeah, no, believe it or not, it's not there. Not there. It's actually around Mr. T's neck. There we go. That's probably more likely the case. Silver Oceans is here. Good to see Silver Oceans. Doug Ford is here. Eric Hoffner is here. Dark Horse is here. Good to see all you guys. A good crowd here tonight. All right. Okay, here we go. So now they are down. Now, so we open up the markets and they popped, they snapped up a little bit, and now they're actually down below. So now gold is down 1/10 of a percentage point, down $1.80 to 17.62 and 30 cents. Silver is down 4 cents, down over 0.16 percentage point to $24.43 for the ask price, and platinum is down $2. So we could continue to see them fall a little bit. But why did they start out in positive territory? And then all of a sudden now they're kind of moving back a little bit. We'll see. Usually there is a snap one way or the other at the very beginning of these market watches when the markets open up. Then they kind of normalize a bit. And this time they're kind of snapping back the other way. All right, that's it. Get very good. Kalanic Stacker, can you please confirm that SK1 and SK2 have not been forcibly vaccinated? No, they volunteered to do it. They gave me the kitty language. I took them to get their Moderna, their trifectas. They need 3 shots. So they gave them 3 shots, and we gave them all at once. Just pump that stuff, that mRNA right into them. Yes, indeed. That's what we did it. We did it indeed. All right. Let's see here. All right, guys. Let's get to the next comment here. Question sells somebody who buys eagles, emus, kooks, wedge-tailed eagles, birds of paradise qualifies as a stacker or bird watcher. That's a very good question. I tell you what, there's a lot of birds on coins, for sure, and the Perth Mint is no shortage of being able to collect birds on there. So you can probably argue that they're both. All right, it's going to be fall for the next 3 weeks, but it's going. Okay, Sterling Cannabis says it's going to be down and fall for the next 3 weeks. It very well could be. The other guy that predicted that the gold was going to fall into the mid-1700s pretty much nailed it. I wish I knew who that was, but anyways. Lusa Iceheart. So when I looked into it, basically, all the gold in the New York Fed vault belongs to other countries. 98% of it foreign owned, with the remaining 2% split between the U.S. and IMF. Foreign Oxford Depository still does hold the majority of the U.S. gold reserves. That's right. At 55%, New York Fed holds 5,620 metric tons of gold, while Fort Knox holds 4,583 metric tons. 13.4 million troy ounces at the New York Fed belong to the U.S., 147.34 million troy ounces at Fort Knox, and that still has the entire gold reserve vault. That's 60% between the two. New York City just has more gold because we hold onto the reserves of 36 different central banks plus the IMF. Fort Knox seems to remain the single largest stockpile of gold belonging to any one nation. That's exactly right. Very, very good. All right. And also, yes, it did keep the Declaration of Independence, Constitution, and other important documents during World War II. Very good. Thanks, Lusa Iceheart. Great facts there indeed. JM, excellent video. Silver is my fractional gold, and gold is my density. There you go. Little Back to the Future humor there from JM. All right, Silver Honda, have a good night, my friend. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for being here. Have to make dinner for Mrs. Silver Honda. As Casey Kasem would say, keep your feet on your gold, double eagle, and keep reaching for that silver elephant coin. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you, sir. All right. All right. And 2 is 1 says infrastructure deal could be done by Tuesday, right? Doubt much will happen prior to that. Probably right. We could see the markets move based off of that legislation being passed. Good point. So we'll see what happens on Tuesday. See what happens there. Virtuoso guitarist Eric Clapton clearly states that he was nearly killed by them. Really? I did not know that. Wow. I had no idea. I know that his concerts he's not going to play if there's a maxi mandate, which I think is good. I think that's good. All right. Paul Field says, it's our goal now. The Fed is dead. Yes, indeed. Gold Maple says, the Federal Reserve Bank of New York and Manhattan just became my favorite place to visit. Lots of gold. Disappointed. I was hoping to visit Fort Knox in Kentucky, but I might have to skip my visit because they don't have as much gold stored there anymore, and they don't allow tours. You can't see the gold anyway. Paul Field says we also have all the gold from the Vatican. And he says, get ready for the greatest transfer of wealth. Donald Trump is the new Fed chairman. Can you imagine that? Get ready to get paid. Crown went down. Thank you, Paul Fields, for these comments. Appreciate it. Yes. All right. And Jade Nefrite, regarding 115 in this video and the movie. Let me get this thing going here. Die Hard with a Vengeance, the villain Simon Gruber scoffs that the gold at Fort Knox, Kentucky is merely to impress tourists. There's much more gold stored at the vaults of the Manhattan, New York Federal Reserve, which he robs. Yes, I need to watch that movie. I think I saw it once, but a long time ago. The Die Hard movies are classics indeed. All right. They will be in recess on Tuesday, says Shirt Stacks. Okay, very good. I did not know that. All right. All right, guys, let's get up here. When I was in junior high school, we took a trip there. And I remember walking through the cylindrical walkway on the other side, bars like a jail, and in a way like a jail, but on gold on pallets. Interesting. Okay, very good. Thank you, Kane. Alan says, I bought the place that the gold was stored. It was in your basement, Sal. I'm so disappointed. I thought the place, yes. No, not in my basement. I'm sorry. Tis not there. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? Hello, Richard Slusser, welcome. Hello, Sal. Mr. Veritas, Die Hard movie explains what happened on 9/11. Oh, interesting. Okay. Watch that again and see. I would be satisfied with just 0.05 tons of that gold. Yes, I hear you. That would be nice. All right, let's see what the markets are doing here. They are still down. In fact, gold is down now $7.40. I don't know, when I refresh this, it just kind of hangs a little bit here. All right. Hello, Bird Watcher Spotter. So we'll come back as these markets do that, because I want to see what they're doing here. A silver lover, it's all good business. It is good business to be in, according to someone who used to sell fake gold bars like these to pawn shops. The way he explained it to me, pawn shops screw regular people every day, so he does not mind screwing pawn shops. Yeah, well, but the problem is pawn shops take that fake gold and then they sell them to their customers. So they're getting double screwed if that's the case. Wow. That's kind of an interesting justification for for selling fake gold bars to the pawn shops, because they'll just pass along their expense to the customer. Amanda Thompson, wow, a 1 ounce gold coin, first year of issue, amazing. It sure was. Gold Chick was very kind, extremely kind. Again, I'm honored and humbled for sure. All right, ECP here. Get this over here and get this there. I have to do something here in order to make this happen. We've got to get into the next decade. Well, actually, it's the end of the one decade. All right. Exciting. I really like this video. Have you ever thought about gold prospecting? Each time you find a raw undiscovered gold, you are adding new wealth to the economy that was not previously there. And we can do this ourselves, unlike the government that prints fiat currency on a whim. Something to think about. Gold always has value. That's right. Gold should always have value. Well said. And it would be neat to do, but here it's really hard on the East Coast. If you're in the West Coast, you probably have a higher likely, but there is a channel that does it. Klesh, he does it, does a good job with that, but yes, indeed. All right, Gold Buffalo, yes, it blew my mind too, James. Yes, it's amazing. JL, thank you so much, my friend. JL with a $10 super chat to show my support and appreciation for your channel. Thank you for all you do. Well, I'm honored and humbled, but very kind of you to do that. In fact, I feel like I should at least do some push-ups for that, right? There we go. Thank you, JL. Let's make that happen. All right, get a little bit of that blood flowing. Let's do it. All right, some push-ups for JL. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Thank you for that again. All right, very kind. This community is awesome, so thank you so much for that. Sterling Cannabis. Hey, brother, we all know you have the most gold ever stored in one place. I do enjoy your perspectives on how many precious metal topics. You share articles I would never take the time to look up, as I need to reduce my YouTube watch time. Yours are videos I will continue to look forward to seeing. Send me a hunk of all that gold. What did you say? Gold is dumb. Yeah, there you go. Well, Sterling Cannabis, I am honored and humble, and I thank you so much, my friend, for your kind words and your viewership. Very kind of you indeed. All right. Now, he says here, let's focus on the silver spot price. If it hits $15, I'm going to take out a second mortgage. Yes, indeed. Tell me about it. That's something else to see these prices go down like that. Silver Drill Pickle is here. Good to see Silver Drill Pickle and Treasure Seeker still here. Welcome, guys. Doug Ford, yes, with the real fake, he says, for those push-ups. All right. All right. Yes, sir. Thank you, JL. Appreciate that, my friend. Gotta get strong. All right. Martin Olson is here. Looks like buying time. He's my algorithm food guy, I believe. Yes, indeed. Good to see Martin Olson. All right. Debbie Silvertrap says, love your content, Sal. Interesting video to say the least. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, here it is. Okay, now, I don't need to read this message. Some people is very odd. Now, I've had a couple of comments to come through here about these giveaways, but some people with some of these comments are very strange, and they make assumptions for things they do not know, okay? And I hope that the person who sent this to me, this part one, the shocking surprise part one, the incredible blessing. I hope that they're watching this live stream or can see this, because this person says, why wouldn't you read the message from this anonymous person? Why don't you don't have to mention names. If you're prepared to show what you are giving in YouTube to those who ask to subscribe, don't you think viewers deserve at least part of the understanding why you received such an over-the-top gift? Why did you bother putting it on YouTube at all? Seems like you're showing off more than upholding someone's anonymity. Very weird. Who sends gifts like this to anyone, especially when you're known as the Doom Gloom Silver Channel? So there's his motive for making this comment, because I'm supposedly a Doom's Gloom Silver Channel. In other words, he thinks I hate silver. Not good. No likes for you today. Very strange video. Well, it sounds like Andrew Marshall, you never give me a like anyway. And number two, the person who sent this to me, they explicitly told me not to show the letter to preserve their anonymity. And but I did basically cover the reason why they sent it. And I talked about it in the video. I actually read the note off screen, and the basic premise of what the letter said was there. And but even as so, someone like you, even if I were to read it and not show it, you would think that I was just being sanctimonious. So you can't please everybody, but it's crazy. But anyway, some people. But anyways. All right. Hey, thank you, Gary Hughes. Love your channel from Santa Maria, California. Appreciate it. Andrew was triggered. Yeah, it sounded like it. All right. Anyway, so yeah, just crazy. I mean, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know what happens behind the scenes. And but anyways. Crazy. Sterling Cannabis, I'm not jealous. No, not one bit. The title of this video is accurate, buddy. Wow. I know it was all Gold Chick, but you do give great entertainment and information to this community. Gold Chick's amazing gift should show how much we all love you. Well, I can't tell you how honored and humbled I am. And really, I don't feel worthy of this. And I'm serious when I do say that just you guys taking your time to watch the videos and interact. The community is great. And again, you're going to get some people that are, it's part of any community where some people are going to question your motives, or going to say, well, yeah, this or that, or can be rude or crass. But the vast majority of people are great. And I am truly thankful to you all, for sure. And I'm honored and humbled. And like I said, we all have different ways of giving. And I feel like the best thing I can do is to give to you my time and appreciation, as well as information, like so many other in the community do with their channels as well. But I try other ways. I've done giveaways in the past. There's stuff I've done behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about. But nonetheless, it's not about me. It's about this whole community. This whole channel is about you, the viewer. You guys are what inspire me every day. Now, these two videos, and it was completely just coincidental that the packages essentially arrived the same day. Anyways, it's just an amazing blessing, and I am super thankful to them. All right, let's get to the markets here again. Now the markets are here, and what are they doing? There is the markets, and so they're down a little bit more now. Gold is down $8.10 to $1,756. So gold is taking a further slide downward, as well as silver. We very well may see, at this rate, we could see silver go below $24 on this very live stream. If it does happen, if silver goes below $24 and hits the high 23s, I will do 23 push-ups. 23 push-ups. Very good. All right, let's see. Robert P., have you or are you currently panning for gold, recreational or otherwise? I've never done it before. I don't think there's anywhere really to do it around here. I might take a pan and go along the reflecting pool in front of the Lincoln Memorial and see if I can pan for gold. Actually, believe it or not, I went to that reflecting pool and I found an old cell phone. I still have that old cell phone that I found in the reflecting pool. So that's got silver in it. So I could say that I found some silver in the reflecting pool in Washington, D.C. As I slurp this coffee, you guys are great. So there we go. So there is the prices. They are down. They are down. The markets are in bearish territory. And the ironic thing is they started out in positive territory when this live stream started. Now all the metals, platinum is down $4 more. That's a good deal for platinum, I think. It's crazy to see this activity. So we're seeing somewhat of an exciting Sunday afternoon here. Yes, indeed. Jeffrey Jackson says silver 24.13. Yeah, that is the bid price. 24.15 is what I'm showing, Jeffrey Jackson. Yeah, the ask price is $24.25. But if we see the ask price go below $24 into the high 23s, then yeah, we're going to see potentially 23 push-ups by me. 23 push-ups. There we go. All right. Senator Silverstacker used to live in Roslyn, Virginia, in Arlington area. Okay, very good. Just a stone's throw away from Washington, D.C., although it's probably not safe to just be throwing rocks around over there in Roslyn, Virginia. I would suspect that probably would not be good. All right, let's see. Moving ahead here, let's move on up the comment chain here. We've got Imagger, awesome. Maybe they're temporarily keeping the security feature secret so they can more effectively track down the major counterfeiters. That very well could be. Now, that actually, Magger Awesome, that actually very well could be what's going on here. I never really thought about that. That's actually an extremely good point, Magger Awesome. You know, it's interesting, but there was something else I posted a video on that I said something. It was something about motivation for something or what, and somebody else pointed out something else of what it could be. Oh, it was about the legislation coming up for the 2026 commemorative coins. A silver dollar would have a denomination of $2.50, and that's to match the year, the number of years that we were independent from Britain. That's what that is about. And I didn't recognize that and see that. One of my viewers did. That's the amazing thing about this community is you guys bring up some great points. And this comment here, because I was really questioning about, well, what is these security features? What is it behind it? And this one was a subscriber of mine, Zephiel, sent me information about what's called gold fingerprinting. And we're wondering about what's going on with this, about the security features. And Magger Awesome just pointed something out that very well could be the case here. So anyways, I move on here. Silver Wolverine says, someone told me that Pinehurst bought their Type 2 ASE off the eBay store for $140. If dealers don't have enough and they're buying off eBay, wow, yes, indeed. That is a risky venture to go onto eBay and buy for $140 from a private individual. The Pinehurst are doing that. I tell you, that's something else. I think this is one way that the mint is being finally cracking down on these bots. All right, very good. Okay, 2 is 1 says nobody creates a legitimate security, but hides what it is. Yeah, that does trouble me. I'm wondering about that, but maybe it's a play to try to track down the major counterfeiters. That's what I'm wondering what's going on there. Is what, but it just all of it does seem very strange to me. Ignore 90% silver on buying dimes and halves. Should we not ignore? No, no, we should not ignore 90% silver. I think it's wise to have it. I've been stacking more of that lately, believe it or not. By the way, good to see a Death Proof Bum 01. Welcome, sir. By the way, he became a member here. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Very good to see Death Proof Bum. All right. Let's see here. Let's move on up the comment chain here, shall we? And then we're going to look at the prices here. All right. Maurice O'Ray says, buy like you've never bought before. The difference in gold ounce prices is significant for anyone who's on a budget where a couple $100 makes a difference. Yes, indeed. Well, and I would say, buy, but buy under your own situation. You should never be pressured into buying or forced into buying or feel compelled to buy because you think some impending action is going to happen somewhere. I think you just go on at your own pace, on your own budget, and your own know your limitations. Like Clint Eastwood said, man's got to know his own limitations. That includes budget-wise too. Yes, JL says good job numbers, and he's put that in quotes because yeah, exactly. A lot of people don't realize these are just jobs that are coming back that were taken away with the coronavirus stuff. A lot of these things are just the normalization. This is not really new jobs at all, but we could see these down for quite some time. Yes, that's right. Slacker Stacker is exactly right. Check out Silver Wolverine's one of his newest videos is the one he posted earlier today. He got a great deal on some 90% silver bought in a state. Good job on that purchase. Keep your head up. Yes, I will. A brother's born and try to keep my head up. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Yeah, I think so too. 2 is 1. I forgot about timing. And I still think they could have done a better job at providing overt security features. To me, that's inexcusable that I couldn't provide a better overt security features for these things. Let's see here. All right, Eddie's Little Stack says, Sal, I emailed you a video idea to consider. Hopefully I spelled your email address right. Greetings to the live stream. Yes, I think I did get that. I did, but yes, thank you so much. Pretty cool. I did see that video. Anthony S., this is amazing. Yes, thank you, Anthony S. Yes, very kind indeed. Coins A to Z, there was seemingly credible claims that in the hectic aftermath of the 9/11 WTC coming down, that a lot of gold was secretly hauled off from the vaults under the WTC. Yes, I've heard about that too. In fact, some of it we know was sold in slabs saying 9/11 gold that came from ground zero. All right, let's do Eddie says his job was so important opening up a safe with 7,000 tons of gold that he bitched about working one Saturday. Yeah, I know, it's kind of crazy to think about it. Then he opened up the safe and left after being told he couldn't leave. 0 F's given. That's right. Wonder what his backup career was. Yeah. And it was kind of open-ended as to when he actually left, though. Very good. Good to see you. Clean Money is here. Hello, Clean Money. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. B.R. Williams. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Yeah, for $1, yeah, you can't beat that. $1 each for those. 40%. That's true. Exactly. Especially if it was a part of a grouping. All right. Good to see Silver Hair Stacker, the one and the only Silver Hair Stacker. He is the 20 franc king. He likes that LMU stuff, good stuff. He likes the roosters. He likes the Helvetias, the good stuff. Check out Pops' channel. We call him Pops. Like Slacker Stacker reminded me, that's Pops. Silver Hair Stacker. Silver Heist. If Gold Chick was the generous gold gift number 2, then maybe anonymous gift number 1 was a joint gift from Pudenda Johnson, Genitalia, and Love Button. Could be. We'll never can know. They're very kind and humble, the first gift giver. Indeed. But I want to respect their anonymity. But hey, I'll take a trifecta from Pudenda, Genitalia, and Love Button for sure. Indeed. Mutant Rife. Israel, the UK and US are ready to strike Iran per war news. .gr. This could escalate out of control. LMPMs. I did hear about Mutant Rife that Hezbollah has been launching missiles into Israel from Lebanon. But I did not hear about something else happening at sea, that Iran struck some Israeli target offshore that somebody had talked about. It's a pretty blatant attack. I've not seen anything in the news about that. But it was mentioned twice on this channel in a live stream or in the comments, and I've not heard a blip about it. So I don't know, but yes, it would be very interesting to see. Joe Morton says, let me guess, New York City Federal Reserve Bank. Yes, you guessed it. You were right, Joe. You were right. Coin Sniper Chris says, Simon Gruber tried to steal all that gold, but John McClane stopped him. And it died hard with a vengeance. Those bars are very nice. I wouldn't mind taking a trip inside the vault. Me either. I need to watch that freaking movie again. Dang it. All right. Let's see here. Maybe different prop would be better. Unix man. Yes, indeed. He didn't like the gold I showed in there. Oh, Mickey. FC Mickey. You're so fine. Thank you so much. Let's slurp for Mickey. 499 super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. Very kind. All right, there we go. Native Stacker, Sound Love sitting in a tree. You can't believe any of the fake news. That's right. Iran attacked 6 or 7 oil tankers this past week. Okay, that's right. Okay, and maybe it was you that told me about that, Mutant. Wow. Why didn't that make the news? Mainstream news, that's a big deal. Good grief. Wow. Michael Phillip, yes, indeed. And Hagar, the Hodler, welcome. Good to see you. Coin Sniper Chris is here with us. You guys are great. Let's get back down here. Why isn't that working the way I wanted to? Let's get back to the markets. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at these markets as we wait for them to refresh into the open here. And as we do that, we'll get one more here. Silita, Manuel, you learn something new every day when you tune in to Sal's. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Try my best. Okay. Okay, Shan, time for me to check out. All in USA, have a good evening. All in UK, have a good day. And over in the New Zealand and Australia, you guys have a good day. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Shan. I appreciate you being here. You are awesome. All right. Thank you very, very much. Darth Larper, we all know who controls the media. That's true. Yep, we do. And by the way, Love Button is here. The one and the only Love Button is here. Good to see you. We've got Silver Heist. He's been posting some great videos as of late. Worthy of your subscriptions to Silver Heist channel, by the way. Good guy. And also CCT posted a video of some great gets that he got. Yes, indeed. Check out CCT. He now owns, from every mint, this coin. And to find out what coin he owns from every mint that they were produced, you're going to have to watch the newest video that he posted. It's worthy of your viewership. Ford Prefect. All you guys are crazy. Now you got me wanting to watch Die Hard 3. Gonna put it on the TV and watch it again. I need to, man, me too, man. I need to watch that stuff. All right. Ming Lee, will passing new Green Deal increase silver price? I think it will, Ming Lee. I think the silver price is going to go up probably regardless, because there's been a natural affinity for new in electronics and stuff like that. Hey, Gold Chick Vibafel is here. Yes, indeed, the Queen of Gold herself. Thank you. Good to see you, Gold Chick. Hope you're doing well. Thank you again for your kind gift. Wow, that Gold Buffalo really shines. Man, tell you what. Mutant Rife, U.S. bombed Afghan with B-52s yesterday, killing more than 200. Okay, I missed that news too, but yeah, wow. Crazy. I guess we're going after Taliban targets, right? All right. All right, thank you. All right, there you go. Gritty's got it. Gritty knows the deal. Good video. Yes, indeed. Good to see Richard and Metcalf. All right, now, Cybercurrent Twitcher told Coin Sniper Chris to drop him an email. I would actually advise against that, Coin Sniper Chris. I'm trying to help Cybercurrent Twitcher out here, all right? Don't drop the email. I think it would be better if you just sent him one. Just send it. Do not drop the email. We don't want the email to break on its way over to Cyber Curtain Twitcher. So please just send him the email, but don't drop the email. I repeat, that's very important. Do not drop the email. It could break. It's a delicate trip over from where you're at over to the United Kingdom where he's at. We don't want it to be broken. Just trying to help both you guys out as you communicate with each other, all right? You can thank me later, but I will take the thanks right now, too. I must be confess. I'm open to any kind of gratitude right now for that piece of advice. All right, very good. All right. And Cybercurrent Twitcher, I'd be happy with just a couple of those bars. What if I dropped them on your toes? That would probably hurt. I wouldn't want to drop gold for you either. MR, Sal is the custodian to the gold. There you go. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. And we've got Leo Lick, 69er. All right. Can you do another story on sunken treasures of ships of Ramondas like the Atosha? Thanks. Oh, yeah. I did one recently on those, Leo Lick. A couple weeks ago, I did a story on that. They found more gold out there. It's crazy. All right. Silver Wolverine says, what is wrong with these 21 Republicans voting for $1.2 trillion stimulus? They will be primaried. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. More spending, more nutty spending. It's crazy. Death Proof Bum 01. Thank you so much. He says, them gifts you received blew my mind. Such fantastic views you have. Got a few cans. All right, thank you so much. Death Proof Bum. Yes, I am honored, completely honored and humbled by Gold Chick's gift. It was just blew my mind. Just absolutely amazing. And the other anonymous gifter of the package too, absolutely amazing. Both of them are very, very kind, and all of you guys are too, just for being here. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Thank you, Death Proof Bum. Appreciate you so much. A great community. Again, this is what it's about. You guys are what inspires me to do what I do, and so I'm just amazed. If I look back when I started this channel, if I could look back 8 years later, the fact that I'm still doing this, and why am I still doing it? And as often as I'm doing it, because of your kindness to take the time to watch the videos, for your thoughtful comments. And this is one reason why I do these comment reviews too. So thank you again for that. So here we go. They're dropping even more, slightly more. Gold is now down $8.30, $17.55.80 for the ask price. Silver's hanging out, $24.25. I said that I would do 23 push-ups if it got down to below 24. All right, very good. Well, let's see here. And so there we go. All right. And let's get back up here. Fred Flintstone, so you're keeping all your gold in New York. Think we should all take a road trip. There you go. Yes, indeed. I'm storing it all there. All right, you guys are great. And Gold Chick says here, I saw that as a toddler. Oh, wow. Okay. They had forklifts that would move the piles from one vault to another. So she took the tour, but she was very young at the time, Gold Chick was. There were tours early on. This may have inspired her to maybe to stack. I don't know. It's one of the earliest things I remember with my older brothers. It is well below the underground train system. Yeah, 80 feet down. There was a giant bathtub built many stories down. The WTC is partially in a landfill, like parts of San Francisco. That's right. And I do remember that too, because I studied kind of the World Trade Center. I was kind of fascinated with it after the attacks. But you are exactly right. That big bathtub was down. In fact, they thought with the collapse of the buildings on 9/11 that bathtub may have cracked. But thankfully, everything was fine there. But thank you, Gold Chick. Great comment. You know, Gold Chick, she always drops some knowledge with some of her comments, and some of the experience that she has and things she knows about is just impressive for as young as she is. All right. Jed Mullenkamp says, believe it or not, Russia has just as much unallocated gold as the U.S. only runs 19% debt to GDP. Wow. Wow. Something else. Yeah. Yep. Who knows? The Russia's kind of pretty secretive too. You always need thongs. There you go, Gold Chick. Southern Cannabis, you need to do push-ups down so silver hits $15 mark. Okay, very good. Yeah, maybe I'll do a few more. Yeah, let's do a few more push-ups. Darth, you are hyped about September new Perth Mint releases. It'll be interesting to see. I try to put videos about it as soon as I see it, just for the new designs, because I'm kind of curious to see what the new lunar designs and the whatchamacallit, the kangaroos, the koalas, all that stuff. So we'll try to do it. I'm anxious to see it. It's coming up pretty soon next month. All right, let's do a few push-ups and see if we can get them. Let's do 15 push-ups for $15 silver for sterling cannabis. Let's do it right now. Here we go. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, and we did 20. So I figured that might be a little much to try to get silver to go down to 15. So we're going to start in increments. And we're doing 20 first. All right. All right, John W. says, the sky is falling. The sky is falling. We can't have that. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hello, Terry. Good to see you. So did those push-ups help? Ooh, yes, they did. Now silver's down to 24.17. Man. So we did push them down a little bit more. Bids at 24. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, let's see. We'll get them to refresh and see what we've got here. Because if it goes down to 23 or high 23s, yeah, look at now. Ooh, look at that. 24.10. Look at that, guys. So remember, silver's got to get to on the ask price below 24. And if it does, I will do 23 push-ups. 23 push-ups. Let's see here. Gold is down $24.10. These are big drops, folks. Gold and silver continue to take big drops. At the very beginning of this night, we saw gold and silver actually spike slightly. And now they are not crashing, but they're falling pretty dramatically. And you think about it, we've been going for almost an hour, and at 1% an hour, that's a pretty big drop. So do 100%. There you go. 100% for John W. for 100% drop. All right. Massive coordinated volume, says JM. Silver Mailman says APMEX says 23.48. Really? That's strange. Silver. Usually APMEX is higher, much higher. So that is very strange. 23.50 now. Is it dropping that fast? All right, let's refresh this. No way. You're right. Look at that. Now they're starting to crash. Down over 3%, guys. Amazing. Let me go ahead and knock these 23 push-ups out of the way. This is nuts. Look at this, guys. We're watching these markets. Gold is now down 2%, down $35.30. The markets are crashing. I have to change this this title now. This is crazy. Let me see if I can change this title, because this is something else. The market watch, silver and gold crashing. All right. Silver and gold crashing. I've changed the title because this is literally, they're getting crushed right now. And this is for this short amount of time. This kind of activity and momentum is man, it's crazy to think about. That's what's happening here. They are literally crashing right now. That's a pretty big drop. Let me get this back open again so I can see myself. Very good. All right. Wow. Crazy, crazy. All right. Now I owe you guys 23 push-ups. Guido Stackin is here, by the way. Good to see Guido. All right. Kitco says 23.47 now. Look at that. Look at that. Let's move this up. This is crazy, guys. Wow. Now, at about the top of the hour, we take a look at the charts, and we're going to do that again here. But I'm going to get these markets refreshed here, and I'm going to do 23. I promised you guys 23 push-ups if it got below $24 in the ask price. It is well below that now. Silver's down almost $1 in an hour. $1 an hour, that's crashing, folks. That's a pretty big crash in just 1 hour. So let's see here. All right. So let's do them. 23 push-ups right now. In fact, I might do 23.5 push-ups. This is 23.51. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, or 23 and a half. I held it down. I didn't, and I put my knees down. So that was a half a push-up. We did it. Wow. Man, this is something else, guys. Look at these markets. Man, that's nuts. Gold down over 2%. Silver down almost 4%. Gold to silver ratio has risen now to 73.7, guys. 23.7. Man, look at this. It is something else. Wow, these markets are on fire. And they're burning up. Let's see here. So there you go. Hello, Miyoshi Bullion. Good to see you. Or Mayoshi. I know it's Mayoshi. I know you said it one time in your channel. Mayoshi is here, and we are watching the markets. And kisses to you, Mayoshi. Good to see you. And silver premium is probably still pretty high, especially if people start buying again. All right, so look at that. Silver is down almost $1 right now. And platinum is now down $12 to $9.74. That's a real bargain. Let's see. John W. says dollar is up only 0.04. So you have to wonder, if the dollar is only up that much, why is silver down this much and gold down this much? Very interesting indeed. Let's see here. So that is something else. So we'll refresh these. We're going to come back to those just in a moment here. Silver Stealer, I would have guessed West Point. Then again, they move a lot in and out from there. I recall the destruction from 9/11 affected some vaults underground. Yes, indeed, they did. And I think they've got them rebuilt. But yes, indeed, they did. All right, very good. All right, Sal's place must be second then. There you go, Valentia. Oh, my goodness. No. Definitely not. Trump's pad, there you go, says William G. Doble. All right, let's get back here to the markets. Look at this, guys. Now, silver is down. Look at this. Silver is down $1.82. You know what, Sterling Cannabis, we may see 15 at this rate. Silver is down over 7%, guys. It is crashing. It is crashing before our very eyes. $22.65. If Silver Wolverine is here, he predicted $17 silver. And at this rate, we're going to get there before the night's over. Insane in the membrane. Gold is now below $1,700, guys. We're 1 minute away from the top of the hour. We're going to look at the charts. This is exciting. This is interesting. This is fascinating to see this big of a drop in literally 1 hour, guys. JP Morgan is at it again. The dead guy is making it happen. It's crazy. $22.65 for the ask price for silver. Platinum is down 17 bucks now. Insane in the membrane, guys. JM says it's bouncing back now, but look at this. Look at these numbers right now, guys. And gals, by the way, let's not forget the ladies here. All right, you guys are great. All right, let's take a look at the gold chart. Look at that. Look at that gold chart. Dropping. Imagine that if that was a roller coaster ride. That's the big drop, guys. That's the crash. Wow. Son of a motherless goat. This is insanity. You know what? There's been times on this channel when we've watched the markets and it's been kind of boring. But it's always, we try to keep it fun and entertaining here. But now the markets are reacting in Hong Kong. They're going nuts. Wow. Insane. Crazy. So there it is. Look at that. Now let's take a look at silver's chart. And we're going to see much the same thing. My guess is my guess here. And it's a little slow loading. Now the other opportunity could be is that this could be just a glitch. This could just be a glitch. We've seen glitches happen too, but this almost seems like it's not a glitch because it's not. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Yeah, live stream poll. Were you unfortunate enough to buy the lows of the weekend only to see this? Yes, indeed. Oh man, I might do now. The Kitco is crashing. Let's see here. Let me put this. Let's see. Let me ask this. I'll more generalize the question for the community. That's our poll. Get back here. I don't know why this is doing this. The charts are not showing up here. We'll see if we can get them to show up. It's like it's not loading or something here. We may not be able to see the silver chart, but I have a feeling probably a lot of people are logging into this site. Okay, it's starting to come back up a little bit here, guys. I think somebody else said that over there. They're seeing it kind of creep up a little bit, recovering some of its losses, but still down over 5%. So it looks like it's not loading up the price chart. Oh, there it is. There it is. So we're seeing here the big drop, and these drops are seen from the bid price. But you see that where it's line is thick right here? It is there, and that's starting to come back. So it could be a glitch. But boy, that is something else. All right, let's refresh this page and see the recovery here. Wow, that is something else. All right, let's see here. Man, what a crazy crash there we're seeing. But the fact that it's kind of recovering in increments makes me think that this is not a glitch. All right, but there it is. Okay, it is starting to recover a little bit, bouncing back to now above $23, but still, that's still a pretty big drop. And now gold is now above $17. So we saw a little flash crash here. And now we're seeing the recovery a little bit. We may have seen the bottom. We'll see here. And Silver Wolverine will buy silver dips when I can get silver eagles for $18 cash. No, I hear you, brother. I hear you. Yes, indeed. Inflation everywhere except for PMs. I know it's crazy, but this has happened before. We've seen in the middle of an inflationary period, we've seen precious metals actually fall for a time. And I think some of it may be people panicking on the paper markets to some extent. Let's see here. Now it is in the buy area for Truth Lives. So Truth Lives, this is his time. It's hit levels where he is in a buy zone. Very good. So we'll see. This is interesting to see, folks. Literally silver down 5%. The gold to silver ratio 73.8. I forgot to look at it when it was down even more, but it's probably close to 74. I would not be surprised if it was at 74 earlier. Man, this is something to see, guys. Wow. And gals. All right. So there it is. We'll come back to that. What an exciting market. Man. Cash Cats. They could save $2 a bar if they let me move it for them. My goodness gracious. There you go. Volunteer your services. Very kind indeed. Mark Lewis is here. Hello, sir. Welcome. Glad you're here. And Salita is off to purchase more gold and silver now. Awesome. Yes, indeed. Hey, you can do it. Gold Chick Vibafel likes the heat. Yes, indeed. She likes the heat. The heat is on for Gold Chick. And Darren Wright says, I saw a video about people collecting gold and diamonds out of the cracks of the sidewalks. A few people have made some money on this. They sure have. I've seen those videos too. Klesh has done videos on that. Silver Lover says, very good, thank you. The newest nation to offer gold bullion. Check that video out. It's a good one. CO2 hash oil. The most gold isn't held at Fort Knox. It's held at my home. Now, there you go. So it's at CO2's home. We knew it. All right. So not my home, his home. All right. Let's see here. Silver Heist. Thank you to Gold Chick Vibafel. Very generous of you. Yes, indeed. Muchos gracias to Gold Chick. Awesome. Don't Ask says, maybe. There you go. This gold price about to erupt. Actually, not according to this live stream, it's not. The sentiment of the economy is in great shape, tells me it is, yes. And there is usually a calm or a dip before the storm. 143 Druid says 311 watching, and only 3 thumbs down. All right, yeah, amazing, amazing. I'm appreciative of all you guys being here. Thanks for your support. Now let's look at the markets again because they literally are crashing. And I don't think that was a glitch, folks. I think that is what's happening to the markets because the recovery is incremental. In other words, it's still down considerably, but it's recovering from its lows. I think that's natural market activity, but we'll see here. That is something else. So we'll wait for that to refresh. Probably a lot of people are on Kitco's site now, and that's probably why it's so slow. We've seen that before during these times. Ryan McCann says, did you write the intro riff? Yes, I did. I recorded it quite some time ago, and it was a scratch track for recording, and I decided, you know what, I can make an intro out of this, so I did. But thank you so much for interest in that. Tim Peters is laughing, and you know what? You should be laughing because now the prices are even down more. Metalhead says it's the premiums that are the issue right now. That's very true. They sure are. Look at this, man. Accuracy Mark says, I was done stacking precious metals. I have enough, but I cannot resist this. I sold off stocks, and I'm buying more physical silver. Basically, he says, I bought some at $26.80 and more at $26.70. Go ahead, folks. Keep lowering it to $26.60 tonight or tomorrow, and I'll buy more. Well, your wish is is your command because now they're down even more now. $23 and change right now, accuracy marked. I'm back in stacking after 3 years on the sidelines thinking I was done stacking, and that purchasable silver will remain around $30 an ounce. And purchasable gold will remain around $1,900 an ounce. I was wrong. They really can push his prices lower. Well, if you believe in that theory, it's happening tonight for sure. So, wise move in making that happen. Outlaw Metal, probably not. Well, as of the recording of this video, which is hours after this video was recorded, you're right. Let's see here. There you go. All right, so Jeffrey Jackson's got the question. So, do I buy silver tomorrow or gold? Maybe a little bit of both. Might be a good idea. A good buying opportunity if you can. Numismatic Stacker says 23.16. Yes, indeed. That's what we're seeing. The ask price. It's hard to keep up with these markets. I tell you what, they are moving like wildfire. Every time I refresh this page, it takes a while to load. But yes, indeed, the prices are down and they're hovering around, 4 and 5% in a downward direction for gold or for silver. Joe wanted to buy, but held off thinking may go lower. Ta-da! We'll buy no matter what. There you go. I tell you what, it is interesting to see. $23.25 for silver now, down over 5%. Gold down over 3%, $17.07. Folks, we saw gold fall below $1,700 tonight, and now it has recovered. We saw silver tonight drop below $23. It was $22.90 some earlier. Platinum is down $18 now, well below $1,000, $968 for the ask price. Gold to silver ratio climbing, 73.71. And I did say $35 by the end of the year. Between 30 and 35 is my cushion. That was my area of where silver is. And you know what, Terry? Even though this is occurring right now, believe it or not, I'm going to stick with my prediction. I'm not going to revise it at this point. Now, the thing is that I could be wrong on that. I very well could be wrong on that. I'm also said that gold was going to touch $2,000 again. I very well could be wrong on that too. Very good, yes. But I don't live and die by my predictions, and I don't ask you to take it seriously, for sure. But yes, wow. So yeah, okay. Truth Lives. SD is at $27 on the Australian kangaroos right now. Okay, wow. Very, very interesting indeed. Man, it's amazing. I'm curious to see what you guys are seeing on premiums. Sal meant to say cents. There you go. That's my out. Thanks, Brian. That's exactly right. I'm always wrong, says Terry. Oh my goodness. But do you love me anyway? I need a yes or no answer on that, Terry. Even though I'm always wrong, do you still love me? Please say yes. Please say yes. Eric, I was hoping for a nosedive. Had a gold eagle on my JM cart just in case. There you go. Make it happen, Captain. That'd be cool. Don't ever let your valuable assets go. That's right. This is the wrong time to sell if you don't need to. Sometimes people need to, but if you don't need to, then yes, hold on tightly to that gold and silver. Justin Sartain, I was waiting to buy, but I picked up 9 ounces of generic rounds to buy the dip. There you go. Yes, indeed. Martin Olson, silver down by 1.12 euro. All right, while we wait for that to load again, Stan Spornak says, I hope so. Was getting ready to toss my gold out the window. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, don't do it yet because it's down even more. It's down even more right now. It's amazing what can happen in a few hours. BB King says the numbers are a reflection of the full baloney numbers that came out last week. Love the show. Thank you, my friend. I know. Yeah, these unemployment numbers. It's nuts. Coins A to Z. Sales gals make the Salivate Metal channel great again. That they do. Truth for sure. Dark horse. It should go up, so it will go down. That's how life works with governments and bankers. Well, it's down right now. So dark horse, you made a prediction. That's true. People are not buying the derivative. They are buying the physical. That's right. That's what's happening. All right. That's why the premiums are up. There we go. Look at this, guys. Down even more. Gold is now down below $1,700 again, folks. Under $1,700 again right now for gold. 1698 flat. Down over 3.25 percentage points. It has dropped $66.10. Silver has dropped over 5.5%. 5.66% drop. Down $1.38, guys and gals. $23.09. For silver right now, $23.09, and for the bid price, it's 1 cent below, $22.99. Look at that. Palladium has actually jumped up $6, and platinum is down $20, $9.66. Silver to gold ratio continuing to climb now, folks, at 73.81. Man, it's crazy. Insane in the membrane, guys. Look at this. Numismatic Stacker says it'll come back tomorrow morning. Wish you guys would just relax. Yeah, it very well could. It very well could. We're kind of in here now just kind of watching this because it is exciting to see these markets. But in the end, really, the Numismatic Stacker is right. The fundamentals have not changed with gold and silver. They remain strong. But we are going to see anomalies like this. And it's amazing to see these drops for sure. 385 of you watching now. I appreciate it very much. Thank you guys for being here. Very much appreciate your viewership. Eric, we're taking bets if dealers will spontaneously freeze their websites and not sell if it dips too much. That will be fascinating to see. If you guys find out about a dealer that's doing that, let me know. We'll pull it up and we'll look it up here. I'll let you guys do some of that for me. And Silverback Stacker is here. Good to see you, Silverback. Got me some of that brrr. Here we go. Brrr. In other words, that printer go brrr. So he's got some of that to make some purchases. Yes, indeed. So look at that. There's where the prices are now. Let's get some of these comments. Thomas Crompton says, Sal, I told you last week I was waiting for the dip below $1,800. Like a kid at Christmas, you did say some were saying dip back to 1775 was coming. Some 1/2 ounce coins coming my way. Well, Thomas Crompton, this comment is so 1 hour old because now we saw gold dip below $1,700 during the course of this very live stream, Thomas. So yes, indeed, like a kid at Christmas, indeed. All right. And the premiums will stay high, says Mr. Vegeta. You're probably right. Good to see Mr. V. Welcome. Gold Maple is here too. Welcome, guys. Self-Defense is here. Patrick Young is here. And Mark B is still hanging out with us. I appreciate that, guys. Good to see you all. Jamie Fox, debating a purchase all weekend. Well, your patience paid off if you have seen the numbers tonight. Jeffrey Jackson says, I could use a nice eruption in the price of gold. There you go. Thanks for the clarification, Mr. Jeffrey Jackson. Thank you, sir. All right. And let's look at these prices again here. Well, wait, let's refresh this. And good thing we didn't do the Salivate Metal Silver Raid at the 5:30 p.m. pre-show. That's right, a good thing. Oh, my goodness. Yes, indeed. It is a good thing that did not happen, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Mikey P, should I buy the dip? Might not be a bad idea if you can find some good deals. Would this affect the regular stock market too? It may. I don't know. Some of these things don't necessarily fall in line with the with the stock market, but it very well could. It's going to mostly follow the bond yields. Usually the precious metals react to what the markets react to in different ways. But yes, indeed. All right. Yoshi Bullion is drooling at the dip. There you go. Yes, indeed. Mayoshi. Gotta remember that. Mayoshi Bullion. Sweet Mayoshi. Yes, indeed. All right. Premium roughly 15 to 20% right now on silver. Thank you, Truth Liz, for that report. Yes, indeed. Gold will bounce back, says Ziggy. I believe it will too, for sure. But we are seeing a substantial and a realized strong crash of the markets right now. For a short time as we've been on, just over an hour and 15 minutes, these are big drops, folks. Big drops. Indeed, they sure are. And to see gold drop $58 in an hour and a half is a big deal, guys and gals, folks, gentlemen, ladies, and anything in between, by the way. Silver's a falling knife. Don't try and catch it. Yes, indeed. Silver Eagle Type 2 is around $31 right now. So that's still very high. Yes, indeed. Very high. Yes, indeed. Thank you, guys. All right. And so there's where we are at in the metals. We're going to come back to that. It seems like this page kind of refreshes on its own, so we'll check back in there and see what happens here momentarily. Okay. Let's see here. Gold chick, you were shy. Could have blindfolded me and run. Sal, you thought I was lying. Well, now it's Foxy. Foxy lady. Yes, indeed. She's awesome. Gold chick, yeah, you weren't putting me on. I tell you what, you blew me away with that. That was amazing, for sure. All right. And so John Bethia says, instead of a digital coin, we should use debit and credit cards. Our fiat will be converted to digital value by banks and governments of the world. We may be given some smaller notes as small change for the grass mowers. Yeah, could be. Let's see what happens there. Silver Surfer, Yellowstone National Park, Old Faithful. All right, which one of these hockey pucks dropped that 1 kilo Swiss bar on Sal's head? Mine was asleep. Here, give him some algorithm food. That might revive him. It has. Thank you, Silver Surfer. Appreciate that, sir. All right, yeah, I'm trying to make an analogy there. Maybe it fell flat. I don't know. But like geysers, they erupt. NG Coins Love says, 30 like and big like from your friend. Splendid. Thank you so much. All right. Numismatic Stacker is asking the question, do you think I can get a 100-ounce super bar for $2,500 bucks yet? It'd be a good thing to find out. Maybe somebody can look up and see what 100-ounce bars are selling for. But we're going to come back to these markets here in just a moment here. And let's see. Okay, JL is holding fast. His fingers off the buy button until later this week. He's showing some patience, some strategy there. If silver continues to crash tomorrow, I might be buying the paper. Oh, so you're going to get an ETFs, maybe, Silver Wolverine? That'd be interesting. Wow. Good evening to Calvin Cooper. Good evening to you, sir. Thank you for that. I appreciate you watching. Shan says, very informative video. Thank you. Well, thank you, Shan. Appreciate that very much. Frank Benke says, new system we want, no CBDC. We want gold-backed new currency. There you go. That would be nice to have. But then that would constrain the Fed, and they don't like to be constrained. John Bethia, finding metals are in the center of the earth. They're expelled by old volcanoes millions of years ago as flow beds. Yes, that's right. We have seen some of that activity for sure. All right, here we go. Okay, and NC Purdy 68 is here in the chat. Says, told you they were going to woodshed $16.99 gold and silver $23.14. Yes, indeed, and they have done just that. For sure. Let's refresh these markets and see what the latest is on that. We saw that very thing, NC Purdy. They did go below that. So if you made that prediction there, you were exactly right. You nailed it. Misfit Johnny O is here. Johnny, good to see you, brother. This may be the first time Johnny O's been on my live stream. Even though I don't show it on camera too often, I do a little bit of exercises here, Johnny O. I do some push-ups. I got my 20-pound dumbbell, which I may do for Johnny right now as we do these things, because silver is now down 4.62%, 23.45. Earlier, I did 23 push-ups as silver went below $24, and it did, and I did it. Freedom Stacker, $5. So that gives me an excuse with that $5 super chat from Freedom Stacker to do 10 on each side. Some curls with his 20-pounder. All right, here we go. Now, this is just a 20-pounder. I'm no Johnny O, but we'll do this. Here we go. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on this side for Freedom Stacker. We didn't do hammer curls that time. We might do hammer curls next time, but there we go. Just to get the blood flowing for Johnny O. All right, that's how we do it. No, I'm not going to flip you off. I'm not going to drop the F-bomb. I'm not. But hey, but other than that, I can try to be cool. Let's see. All right, very good. So there we are. There's where the markets are, guys. Pretty big drops in the prices. This I would consider, in this short amount of time that we've seen these prices drop, I would consider this a crash in prices. $23.45 for silver, $17.0170 for gold, barely hanging on to $1,700. The bid price is actually below $1,700. Pretty amazing. In fact, we are seeing a different spread here for gold now. That's crazy. It's a $5 spread. Usually it's a, what is that usually? I'm not sure what that is. Numismatic Stacker, thank you, my friend. This can go towards some more silver. Thank you, Numismatic Stacker. I appreciate that, sir. Very kind of you. Appreciate that super chat, sir. Very, very kind indeed. Drop some flips. There we go. Drop some flips. Exactly. And, all right, where are we at? Of course, coins and what still have a $9.50 premium, says Eric. Price drop will weed out the weak hands. Yes, indeed it will. Good to see you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, tonight as we watch these crazy markets take these dips. And at first, when we saw that big dip, I thought it was a glitch, perhaps, but it is not a glitch because they're hanging out pretty low. We're actually going to, in the next couple of minutes here, we're going to look at the charts again, and we're going to look and see how it's going to like a roller coaster drop, and it's sawtoothing right now below at this particular point in time to see these prices drop. Appreciate you guys popping in here. Appreciate the thumbs up. If we can get 200 thumbs up tonight, I'd appreciate that very much as we move through this live stream. Bob S. says you should play some Van Halen in the background. Indeed, indeed. Well, I'm not that good to be able to play Eruption, but that was the purpose of making that reference there on the thumbnail. Scott Free says, remember, gold has performed just as well as the SPX over the past 50 years. That's right. And Lisa Bibby says, sounds like this company would be worth looking into for investment strategy. I'm personally always on the lookout for possible investment opportunities. Thank you, Sal, for sharing this information. It's very much appreciated. Thank you. I appreciate that, Lisa Bibby. And yes, indeed, I think so. But just again, one of those things to do your own due diligence and research for those types of things for sure. But appreciate you. Chapita Master Videos. There's an excessive amount of silver being sold right now. That is paper silver. So spot prices are low and will go lower as more derivatives are sold. You heard that? He's predicted what's happening right now. Don't be alarmed if you see silver under $20 one day. The silver dam will break. Just buy what you can afford. It's a waiting game. I don't know if Silver Wolverine is still here, but he predicted $17 silver, and he could be right. Ken Coughlin, gold will not advance as long as the GSR is below 60. Gold will be like, we'll see 1620 before it sees 2000. At 60 to 1, gold should be 1467. Silver must advance to 2940 to support the current level. Platinum is confirming the GSR for gold is way too high. All right. Thank you, Ken. Some wise words there. All right, let's take a look at the markets now. We are going to refresh these and wait, see what's happening. We're on the edge of our seats. Actually, I'm not on the edge of my seat, but I'm going to get on the edge of my seat in solidarity with all of you guys that are on the edge of your seat. Well, that hurts my coccyx to be on the edge of my seat. I'm going to get back and be comfortable now. It's too uncomfortable. It hits my coccyx. I don't like that. All right. Yes, this is the Silver and Gold Crash Support Group, Salva. And sure, indeed it is. Appreciate all of you guys being here. We are watching these markets, and they are down. They are falling. And we see here now that they're relatively stabilizing. in this crash. Here, now it's finally refreshing. What the heck? We'll come back to that. Let's get a couple. And everybody's watching it right now, so that's why it's loading slow. People are watching these markets. Mojave Gold here has a comment here on the video that I posted earlier today. Occurrence of Precambrian rock and early geologic age is not specifically as important as the presence of mineralized, heat-modified, metamorphic rock in the target prospect area, he says. He knows his geology here. Many of the plutonic intrusions that resulted in mineralization, including precious metals, happen to be Precambrian in age, though. Well, thank you for that knowledge, dropping that knowledge for us, that geologic knowledge, sir. Appreciate that very much. All right. Oh, crap. 143 Druid says absolutely zero slurping allowed just after I took a slurp of coffee. Sorry about that. Dang it. All right. None of your business here. Might right before opening. I bought right before opening. I know. Don't you hate that? Right before the market's open, you make a purchase, and that's the Hell Creek Trading is here. Willy Wonka is here saying that silver is stabilizing. We might see the stabilization. The silver sliver is here. And so there we are at. Okay, now it's down. So it is kind of stabilizing. The markets are stabilizing here. We're going to look at these in about 5 more minutes. We're going to look at the charts and see if we can see that pattern for the stabilization here for this crash. Don R says, love this crash so I can buy. Baby, buy. Gold is barely hanging on to $1,700. And there's a $5 spread. Usually it's what, $10 between that? Or is it $1? It might be just I don't know, man. But it's not usually $5, so that is very interesting to see. Sad guitar song, please. Yes, indeed. I know I should whip the guitar out for this, but oh, man. All right, let's get back to the comments. James O'Neill Brown, geology. Yes, indeed. Geology. Gotta love geology with this stuff. Joe Morton, if you buy, if you're right, back up the truck, we can still buy, but the market's open is probably a bad idea. I think we'll go to church instead this evening. The Bible said there will be streets paved with gold. So what will the market say then? That would be the good Lord's gold in the New Jerusalem, so that gold would not be in the market. That's true, in your opinion. I think your opinion is probably right on that, for sure. Good point. Gunderson, hope not until I can at least stack another 11 troy ounces of gold. Yes, I hear you. Silver Wolverine, seems like everything is going to the moon these days, except for gold and silver. It's going down, crashing down to the depths of the ocean. Apex bar is just north of 30. Wow, for 1 ounce. Oh, man. Crazy. Now, there we are. The market's moving. Our gold to silver ratio is 73.16 now, folks. 73.16. And we were spoiled when it was in the 65, 66 range. Man. Oh. Crazy to see. Crazy to see these markets. In fact, as evil as they are, look at that. Gold is down $66.60. Man. Tell me that's not a sign, right? I need some Lowenbrau, the best German beer ever. Lowenbrau. 407 baboons watching, 192 thumbs up. All right, thank you guys, appreciate it. If we can get 200 thumbs up, if we can get 7,000 thumbs up in this live stream, that would be great. Shouldn't be too much to ask. There's 410 of you here. All right, no, I'm just kidding. All right, seeing it here with Salivate Metal first. The other channels are playing catch up. Well, thank you, Savage Stacker. Appreciate it. Yeah, we do. Just timing. When these markets open, we do it. Thank you so much, Savage. You appreciate that, my friend. We're having fun here watching these markets. It's gold and silver crashing right now before this very live stream. It is insanity here. And let's take a look at the charts. If they'll open up, will we see them start to level out here? If the charts will load, I tell you what, it's nuts. All right, here we go. Look at that. Okay. You see that it's sawtoothing and it's kind of making its way back, but it's now below, for the bid price now, below $1,700. But we did see the spread change. And I'm trying to think, I'm just calling from memory what usually the spread is. And I want to say it's $10 for gold. And for silver, it's a dime. But it might be $1 for gold. But I can't remember. Does anybody know? Silver spread at 20 cents, usually a dime. Okay. So that means a volatility. Thank you, Brian. So here we go. Yes, it is 20 cents now for silver. It's usually a dime. So the spread has widened. And I want to say it's $1, usually $1 for gold. But it's now $5. So yeah, it is widened because of the volatility. That drop, that's crazy to think about. Man. Oh, it's $10 for platinum for the spread. This is something, a sight to behold, guys and gals. Look at that. Let's take a look at silver's chart, if it will load. It's not loading. Let me try to refresh this. There it is. Now it's that sawtooth pattern coming back up, trying to recover. Trying its best to recover its losses here. Silver is. Sawtoothing its way back up from the maelstrom of madness below. But see, that big drop that we saw, that looks like a glitch. It really does, but you can slightly see on it the pattern of that drop there. It's not a straight drop. It's not a totally vertical. It's got a little bit of time added to it. Wish I could zoom in on this to show you, but that indicates that it's not just a plain drop. There's some time moved. You can see that little blip there. Okay. Terry says I should know this by now. Yes, that's on me. Okay, 2 is 1 is reporting that Bold Precious Metals has Buffaloes for 1807. 1807, that's about a $100 premium, which is pretty good. The Troll Woke Channel, Cap, Gold, not doing anything. Well, it is now in the opposite direction. Jeff Crumbler says, everybody hold on tight. We might be up for a heck of a ride. That we very well could be. So there's where silver is. Let's refresh these markets again. Watch the numbers. Okay, gold is trying to recover some of its losses now. Now down just above 3%. Normalizing these prices are still down, but they were crashing earlier. But this is moving back in positive territory. Well, not in positive territory, but recovering some of its losses, trying to climb their way back out of the depths of depravity here. Okay, NC Purdy says the spread on metals will fall too. Lumber futures was 1750, crashed all the way to 400. Metals are no different. You do the opposite, and you will make a profit. And that's true. Wise words. Clean Money. Universal has Gold Eagles at 1785. Wow, I've never even heard of Universal. Amazing. Glitch. It's a snitch, Sal. All right, says Dale Val. It's a snitch. There you go. Crazy, crazy. Man. So there you go. All right, let's capture a couple more comments here. Trace Vision says, just got me the final 2 quarter-ounce Gold Eagles to fill my tube of 20. Wow. Congratulations. That's great. I can't believe I finally did it. So prices are about to erupt. At least I filled my tube. But to be honest, I want prices to drop more so I can attain more. That's the right attitude to have, Trace Vision. Your wish is coming true at this very moment in time. All right, the dollar index, Julia says it's at 92.9. Thank you. I wonder where it was before the markets opened today. I don't know. Let's see here. All right. Tierra Curl Slam says, think sama boss Ika like channel Tierra Earl Slam. I'm not sure what that means, but we'll leave it there. It could be a spam comment, but anyways. But it's saying thanks. She's saying thank you, so okay. All right, Mark B. Gee, thanks for your thoughts, Sal. Thank you, Mark B. I appreciate you watching, sir. Algorithm food from Mr. Olson, which I always appreciate that, sir. You guys are great. Thank you all for being here. Let's look at the markets here again. What are they telling us? They are telling us indeed to hold on. And boom, shalaka. Now, all right. Gold is down just 3.19%. 1711.80. Silver is now down just over 4%, down 98 cents now, $23.59. Gold to silver ratio has narrowed slightly to 72.97. Basically, it's 73 to 1. The 10-year bond is up 1.305 and the dollar is up 92.90. Thank you for that report, Julie. Appreciate that very, very much. All right. And the bond and for the dollar is. Okay. And very good. Wow. Palladium is the only metal that's up at some $10 in this market watch here tonight. JM says, I think physical gold and silver prices has consolidated and are setting up for another eruption. Anything can happen in the short term, though, and that's exactly what happened. We're seeing it right now. Short term, anything is happening. It is happening, and they are down pretty dramatically, but starting to kind of claw their way back out of this madness that we saw earlier tonight. Man, what an exciting market watch we've had here, folks, with the metals, for sure. Anything can happen. Regarding the sponsored portion of the video, it looks like Star Peak share price was over $100 back in '96. Certainly looks like a bargain today. Yes, indeed, at $3.09. I didn't realize. Wow, $100 Canadian. Thank you, JM. Yes, indeed. Crazy Horse does not watch the news. Probably wise not to these days. It's pretty depressing. All right. Numismatic Stacker, I would like to see gold over $1,900. I bought more on the dips. Good job, Numismatic Stacker. Opportunity has presented itself again with these dips we're seeing right now. It's crashing right there. Pistol Packing Pilot is here. Good to see Pistol Packing Pilot. We're watching the markets here. They are clawing their way out of a crash. We saw a flash crash earlier tonight, and they're crawling their way back out now. And people are starting. This even Kitco's site was loading really slow as people were watching this, but now it's loading a little bit faster. We may have seen the worst of it earlier. We saw silver down over 7% earlier, went into the high 22s. Gold was down below $1,700 earlier tonight, $1,690 something. Crazy to see. Indeed. So there's where we're at with the prices. You see them there on your screen. $1,710.40 for the ask price for gold. A $5 different, usually is a dollar difference between the bid price. $1705.40 on the bid price there. And silver has a 20-cent spread between bid and ask, as we saw these markets wildly moving. And we've seen this before. It's crazy to think about, but yes. $23.50 for the ask, $23.30 for the bid. Platinum down $18. Down 1.84 percentage point. Crazy. All right. Bob Sacomano says the markets are crashing in China. So the overall market is crashing in China. That may be what's precipitating this. Interesting. Wow. Thank you, Bob. So is you talking about the stock market, right? That's very interesting. That is going to be a big driver for some of this stuff. All right. Hey, thank you, 2is1. I appreciate you being here, sir. You are the man. Have a wonderful evening. You guys, if you haven't already, check out 2is1's channel. A great channel. Very informative. Good stuff. People love his channel. Check him out. All right. And Silver Struck says, will premiums decrease in lockstep with the spot price decreasing? Unlikely, especially if demand increases with people taking advantage and buying the dips. More than likely, the premiums will either stay where they are at or increase. All right. Sell off worldwide, says Kevin Kelly. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Silverback El Toro, I believe the metal dealers keep premium side to discourage people from buying. Well, that's typically when the premiums go up, there's a lot of people buying. That's what's happening. And so, hey, you have to make your decision as to what to do there. China was showing signs of deflation last month, and it could spread around the world. It very well could, Mutant Rife. It very well could, for sure. Yes, indeed. Good point. All right. P1, Canton Man. He is saying here, when the crap hits the fan, my wife has pounded me with a ruler that this is the time to buy. Then if it goes significantly lower, time to buy more. Yeah, when we compare our bond interest rates to PM, we've done fine the last 10 years. Well, good job, P1 Cannon. Very good. Yes, indeed. All right. Okay, you said that earlier. Open Asian stock markets. Okay. I'm sorry I missed that, Dale. So the markets, I don't know where to check that, but crazy. But there are, metal is tanking. That's right, exactly. All right, there we go. Thank you for that. The global warmer watching this video with a dollar sign happy face. Let's refresh the comments here. And while we wait for that to load, let's look at the metals prices and refresh this. Loading a lot quicker now. Still down fairly dramatically, folks. Gold is down over 3%, 1714, but it clawed its way back out of a low we saw earlier, clawing its way back out of a crash that we saw. Silver down $1. Man, $23.50 for the ask price, $23.37 for the bid price, a 20-cent spread, $5 spread for gold, $10 spread for platinum, which is down $18. All right, very good. I think in a way, Joe G, that maybe platinum might be the best buy right now. But I don't know. I've kind of been bullish on platinum for the last couple of years. Metals are recovering, and they're starting to recover now. It's pretty amazing, the drop we saw. Man, I tell you what. And the gold to silver ratio is climbed back up a bit now. 73.17 is the gold to silver ratio. All right. Let's get back down here to these comments here. We've been going here. Okay, let's see here. From this video, 10 years to honor women on quarters. That's a video from 3 years ago. And they would talk about that in the legislation there. Trenton, New Jersey is a pretty crappy city. I think Washington should have left it in British hands. My goodness gracious. Selling cannabis. I see $1,700 gold happening within the next 2 weeks. The banks are going to fight as hard as they can through the month of August. Come September, gold will start to climb. $47,000. I think he meant $4,700, but still, that's pretty crazy. Wow. Salita Manuel. Please, not yet. I haven't received my settlement yet. I want to get as much gold as I can get my hands on. Well, it's a good time if you can do it tonight, Salita, because it has fallen. Crazy, crazy. All right, have a good night, Native Stacker. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, sir. Have a good night, Native Stacker, the one and the only. Pistol Packing Pilot is popping his platinum cherry this week. There you go, Platinum Pool. Here I come. All right, there you go. Pistol Packing Platinum Pilot popping his platinum plunker. How's that? Say that 9 times fast. Say it 2 times fast. Say it 1 time fast. Say it at half speed. You still have trouble doing it. I've only been drinking coffee, so that's why I could get it out there. Coin Sense and Nonsense. Eruption is better to listen to Van Helm than experience. Exactly right. Coin Sense and Nonsense. Yes, Peter Pooters, we've been watching these drops for the past hour. It's been insane in the membrane to watch. Mike D, wait, are you saying the price of gold is about to go full-on super volcano? Oh, yes. Well, not right now, it's not. In fact, I even said in the video that we could see the prices even fall further, and they have. The Potter Stacker is another once decent stacking channel turned mining shill that I can unsub. All right, well, hey, there you go. Unsub all you want. All right. NC Purdy not going lower, $1,500 soon. All right. Well, and it very well could at the rate that it's been going, but it's hanging on to $1,700 right now. All right, let's see here. Let's move on up. So let's refresh these markets and wait for them to see what happens. All right, now look at that. Gold is still clawing its way back up. Now down just $49.20. That's still a pretty big drop, by the way. That's still a pretty big freaking drop. Look at that. 2.79%. Silver's down now 95 cents, down 3.9%. Platinum is down $17. So 73.18 is the gold to silver ratio. All right, very good. Yes, indeed. Infrastructure bill has major crypto legislation to tax it hard. Interesting. I did not know that. Wow. All right. Thank you, Savage Stacker. Appreciate you so much. Have a good evening, sir. Thank you for popping in tonight. Always appreciate seeing Savage Stacker. Good to see you. And Guido Stacking is with us here tonight for sure. Good to see you, Guido. Appreciate you guys. All right. And let's see here. Donald Best says it will erupt after the commercials have cleared the room. We are heading down the short term. Yes, indeed. We sure are. Matt Diggs says, how many times have I heard this in the past few months? Silver and gold are going to go up, up, up. I don't think anyone knows. I'm holding about 120 ounces of silver. I paid $32 an ounce. At the time, I thought it was a buying opportunity. I'm not the only one. At the time, everyone was buying. Let's all be patient. That's exactly right. Because it's down again tonight. Dramatically down. It crashed. And it's trying to work its way out of the crash right now. All right, let's see here. Aloha Stacker. I don't know this company. This is the first I've heard about it. We'll have to look into it. And that's what it's about. You definitely look into it, especially if you've never heard of a company. It's all about doing your own due diligence. Thank you, Aloha Stacker. You're right. Yep. Frank Chase. Me having a degree in geology requires me to elaborate on a few blank points you made. Here. Yellowstone is classified as a supervolcano. From side to side, it's roughly 40 miles wide. If Yellowstone erupted violently, we would create a worldwide cataclysmic extinction event. Currently, the next eruption is overdue. Just thought I'd throw my 2 cents to show off. Well, thank you, Frank Chase. There are different theories about that. I did do somewhat research on that. And depends on how powerful it could be, that it could have a regional devastation extinction event and a nationwide climactic event, and it would affect basically the global climate for some time to a degree. But in other words, if you lived in the United Kingdom, it would be somewhat negligible. But if you lived in Massachusetts, it would be pretty devastating. Ash and all that stuff. But anyway, I digress. Oh, Guido Stacking. Whoa. Thank you, Guido. Wow. I appreciate that, sir. 1999 Super Chat. Thank you, my friend. You guys hit up Guido Stacking's channel. He's been posting videos lately. He took an absence for a while, but he is back. What's up? Good to see you, Guido. Appreciate that, sir. So make sure you show him some love on his channel, Guido Stacking channel. Good stuff. He's had some really good videos for sure. So check out Guido Stacking. Indeed. He also has auctions. I think he's doing them again. They were Monday nights before. I'm not sure if he's having them again, but check out him. Get in contact with him to find out if he's doing that. But yes, indeed. HVAC Residential Basics says it's dropping, but he's not scared. That's right. Have no fear, folks. Have no fear. See, Ted Barber, apparently Sal watched Die Hard with a Vengeance this weekend. Yes, actually I didn't, but I've seen it before. It's been a long time. Thank you, Justin Sartain. You are the man. I appreciate you, sir. Very much appreciate that kindness. All right. Yes, indeed. Appreciate that super chat from Justin Sartain. He's the man. My kid is a black belt. Good to greetings. Almost $22 an ounce. That's right. That's right. Exactly. You're watching these markets for sure. Monty Gunman is here. Good to see you. Doing well. Hope you're doing fine, my friend. All right. Yeah, physical silver in Walmart be like $46 while the market says $24. Market says $23.62 right now to be exact. That now it's $23.71. Gold, silver clawing their way back out of a crash that we saw earlier tonight. Insane in the membrane. The markets are moving down, but trying to work their way out. Multi Gunman didn't make it. Good to see you. Silver down 86 cents right now. Just 3.53% down. It was down well over $1 earlier. Crazy. All right. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Very, very good. And let's move back to the comments here. Accuracy Mark says, All right, yes, accuracy mark was exactly right. This weekend I bought a couple of 10-ounce bars several times, 26.86, 26.72, and just now for 26.35 an ounce. Every 20-cent drop I'm buying on the way down and will continue to do so while I sell off stock shares for the physical metal. That could take her down to 20, even 15 an ounce. I'm going to have a mega huge new stack of 10-ounce silver bars. After not stacking for 3 years, I thought my stacking days were over. And I guess I was confused. Who knew that gold and silver are not inflation hedges anymore? Yes, crazy. Hey, there you go. Take advantage of these buys. Yes, indeed, for sure. Well done. Calisthenics Wade. It just erupted in the opposite direction. That's right. It sure did, Calisthenics Wade. It just erupted in the opposite direction. It sure did. Wow. Let's refresh these comments again. We'll get back to the markets here in just a moment. And we've got, let's do a couple from 3 years ago. David A. says, plus a lot of these minerals are replacing the traditional metals where they were used. Silver and gold not on list of minerals deemed critical to U.S. national security. An interesting report I did on that video from 3 years ago. Aziz Alas has a strange comment there. Maybe he didn't understand the video. Crizzy100 says, gold said it keeps up or does better than the dollar in the long run. That's right. I said it keeps up, it does better than the dollar in the long. That's right. In the long run. That's right. 100 years of gold prices proves its worth. A good video if you get a chance to check that out. Mark L. says, I've never heard of this dealer Silver Gold Bull. Has anyone ever done business with them? If so, what do you think their selection prices, service, and quality level? I think they've proven themselves over the past 3 years. I think they were relatively new back then, but thank you. 81 Mr. Smitty says, I timed it perfect tonight. Got me 1 ounce 2021 gold maple at the very bottom. Good job, 81 Mr. Smitty. Way to go. He timed to buy. We have a poll over here as we refresh these prices for the spot price. And so far, did you buy silver and gold this weekend on the dips? On the poll on the inside chat here, over half of you did not. I fall in that category. I can't vote my own poll. But 56% of you said no. You did not buy silver and gold this weekend on the dips. But 44% of you did. And by the way, the weekend is not over, and these prices are falling pretty dramatically. They're clawing their way back out of this dip that we saw. We're going to check them out here momentarily and see exactly how they are looking by the charts. See that clawback. It's a great clawback we're seeing now from the crash of silver and gold that happened earlier tonight. Indeed. In fact, let's pull it up now as we approach the top of the hour. We've been on almost 2 hours now, folks. And we can see that clawback for gold happening right now. We are looking at bid price, though. And keep in mind, we see this great dramatic fall. Well, the spread has widened for gold to $5. Crazy, crazy. So there you go. We can see where it was. Below $1,700, and now we're seeing it sawtooth clawback out of that drop. A very fine sawtooth pattern as it climbs up there to near 1720 now. It's working its way back. It'd be very interesting to see what happens when the London markets open, to see where we are at here. So there is gold. Now let's take a look at silver's bid price in the chart pattern. And, well, we might refresh this again because it's a little slow loading here. The images are not loading here. There. No, that's the bid from Friday. Doesn't look like it's going to cooperate with us, but I think we'd see much the same for silver as it works its way to claw back out of this. Let me refresh it one more time. No, we're not going to get it. But the gold to silver ratio has narrowed a bit to now under 73, 72.85. Maria Chin, yes, buy the dip. Hello, Maria. Good to see you, Maria. Welcome. Glad you're here. All right. Very good. A full recovery by morning, says John Smith. Well, hey, at this rate, it very well could be. We'll find out in a few hours for sure. Look at this. Amazing. Gold is now just down 2.44%, down $43. Climbing up now, $17.25 in the ask price, $17.20 in the bid. And silver is now down 77 cents, $23.81. We could see it hit back to $24 before the night's over. I don't know. Interesting times, interesting markets we are witnessing here for sure tonight. All right, let's see here. Let's refresh these comments one more time and see if there's any more activity on some of these videos. Okay, and nothing more on these. And there we are at. Let's move this one more time for the markets. Yes, indeed. Yeah, accuracy markets right. Full-on recovery in morning. He says that's not going to be happening. Okay, it may not. We'll see. So we may consider this. May continue to see it crash or stay low. I believe now we're recovering from a flash crash we saw earlier. But I would still say that in this short amount of time, this is at least a huge drop, crushed prices for gold and silver. If they stabilize at these prices here, down 2.58%, down $45.50, $17.22. That's pretty big. In my view, that's a pretty big drop. Very interesting indeed, folks. See these markets and what's going on. The Asian markets opening up. What will the London markets do? What does this mean? How will the dollar index react? We'll find out for sure. Let's see here. Yes, indeed. So there you have it. What do you guys think? Do you think we're going to continue to see the market move up or continue to drop into the weekend? We might... We got 404 votes on this poll, the largest participation for the dip in this poll. I'm going to end this poll right now. And let's see here. Mutant Rife, nationwide AES test this weekend. You can download a phone app from FEMA to get notification via your phone. What is the AES? Is that the emergency system test? Nationwide test? Is that what that is? All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Let's do this poll here. All right, let's just see. Let's do a short-term little poll. Will the precious metals bounce back by the morning? It should pop up here. It's a little slow. There it is. All right, we've got 4 votes. So 75% of you say no, they will not. 25% say yes, they will. Electrodynamic Ord says more downward pressure, he thinks. Emergency alerts. Okay, emergency alert system. Okay, thank you. EAS. All right, there you go. Thank you, Mutant Rife. All right, very interesting. Emergency alert system, a nationwide emergency alert system. Very interesting. All right. So refresh these markets again. See what these prices are doing. And look at that. All right. They're hovering there. $17.20 down $47.80. Silver is 83 cents drop. It's kind of going back down again a little bit. So yeah, crazy. And let's see here. And let's see. Very, very good. So there's where the markets are. Somewhat stabilizing here as we wrap up this live stream this evening. Very interesting indeed. What a sight to see the markets. All right. Rainbow Music says none of the above. All right, none of the above for him. All right, guys, we've been going for a solid 2 hours here. But I think we may see some stabilization. We saw the activity. What a night this has been. Sometimes this happens on these when the market's open like this. Some wild and zany activity. Sometimes it's a glitch. This time it was not a glitch. The markets did drop legitimately and are trying to claw their way back out. Let me see if we can see this silver chart one more time real quick here. It's not loading, but the gold chart is. And you can see it's catching some resistance at 1720 for the bid price. It's crazy to see that. Catching some resistance there. Now it's trying to drop a little bit more for the gold. So, yeah, man. It's going to be very fascinating to see what happens in the morning. That's where we are at. All right. Well, guys and gals, what an interesting evening we've had here tonight. I appreciate you being here. For those of you new joining this live stream, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. I do like to keep up with the news for precious metals. And coincidentally, sometimes it happens when I do these live streams. On every Sunday night I'm here, we do a market watch. So stay tuned. I just posted a video earlier which did talk about the prices erupting potentially, but I didn't really give a time frame for it. But there are some economic conditions where we could see that occur. Freedom Stacker, thank you again for that $5 super chat. I appreciate that, sir. Very kind of you indeed. Drop the mic. He said, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. This dude definitely helps the channel. So thank you, my friend. Freedom Stacker, good guy, great channel. So check it out. Vax Troll in the chat, says Robert P. Okay. I don't know who it is, but usually if they're a troll, we try to get them to say something else to make sure they're not a troll. Sometimes there's bots that type things in here. We try to catch them. But anyways, well, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. And so definitely check out, subscribe to the channel. And I try to keep up with the news, talk precious metals. Sometimes I show them as well. And so I appreciate you guys being here. Been a great night tonight. Thank you very much. One night you're going live next week. It should be a normal week for me, Tuesday and Friday nights. So yes, indeed, it's 6 o'clock Eastern time, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sunday nights. So thank you guys for being here. A multitude of gratitude to you all for being here. I appreciate it. And thank you, Jeffrey Jackson. Says, thanks, I greatly appreciate your channel. I appreciate you, Mr. Jackson. Very kind. Thank you for this kind words. You guys are great. A multitude of gratitude to you all. And I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice. I think you'll like it. And that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. We will see you back here on Tuesday. And remember, every Sunday night we do this market watch. So stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, if you're new here, I would encourage you to do that. We have fun here in live streams and on the videos too. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good night. Take care.